Well, hallelujah.
Well, you eager to see me go, huh?
No, I have work to do, and it's just hard to concentrate when there's somebody around.
Yeah. Well, you must be getting to be pretty much an expert on the subject, huh?
On what subject?
Of pregnancy.
Oh.
You think you could answer a question for me?
I can try.
One of my fellow workers down at the station, a female personage, has been talking about pregnancy vitamins, you know, whether you need them, and if you do, in fact, need them, which ones are the best?
Is this woman pregnant?
No, I think it's her sister.
She should ask her doctor. I mean, I can't presume to tell somebody what they should take.
So there's no general all-around vitamin that pregnant folks should take, then?
Different doctors prescribe different things. I don't know.
What about prenates?
Prenates? Where did you get those?
In the drawer, in the cabinet.
I don't appreciate your going through my things.
Well, that's where you told me the wrench was. I was looking for the wrench. Brooke, you don't have to shuck and jive with me. I know you're not writing an article on pregnancy.
I most certainly am.
No, you're not. You're pregnant. And it's Tad's baby. The prenates prove it.
Give me those.
You got them, little mama.
I am not pregnant.
A lousy liar is what you are.
These prenates are basically vitamins. They have a lot of iron. They were prescribed because I'm anemic. Are you satisfied?
Song and dance, that's all it is. The same as the song and dance you gave me about these Prager books. Article on pregnancy. Ha! Nobody at Temple even knows about it.
Well, I didn't say it was something that we were doing right away. It's something that's going to be for a future issue. I just like to keep up on research, that's all.
Save your breath, I'm not buying it.
Well, I don't owe you any explanation.
The hell you don't. I'm your friend. You can't hold back from your old bowling buddy. It's not like I'm trying to get something on you.
Well, it's certainly beginning to sound that way.
If you were pregnant with Tad's baby, I would be ecstatic. It would be like we had a little piece of Tad with us still.
I am going to have a baby.
Hallelujah! Little tadpole is on the way.
Tad is not the father.
Oh? Who is? Come on, Brooke, stop trying to kid me. Straight up, Tad is the father.
This happened after Tad and Dixie got back together.
Well, then who? Who is he? Does the guy even know he's going to be a father?
No, and he never will know.
All right. Yeah, no, I've heard stories about the real father comes
Would
home,
you
the
like
whole
to
world
hear
falls.
the real story? You just
I'm
want to
listening.
make something up.
I thought you couldn't have a baby.
Do you remember when I told you that I was considering adoption?
Yeah, I remember we talked about it. So how did it happen?
I went for my annual checkup to my gynecologist.
Yeah.
She ran some tests, and the results showed that my condition had reversed itself. I mean, I was stunned, because what it meant that I could have a child if I wanted to. And it's very rare that this happens, but it did happen. I mean, it's like a miracle.
Yeah, I know how important it is for you to have a kid, but I mean, who is the guy? How did it happen?
Unfortunately, I found out about this after Tad and I had ended our relationship. I wasn't seeing anybody else. I really didn't want to, and it looked like I was never going to have a child.
Well, it obviously worked out with someone.
Yes. With my doctor.
Your doctor.
With my doctor. I went to her and I asked her about artificial insemination, and she agreed to it, and I conceived almost immediately.
You mean you really... I've never known anybody that... Well, it's great. I mean, you're having a baby. It's great.
I think so, too.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mama.
Thank you.
So, when are you planning on making the big announcement?
There's not going to be one. This has to be a secret between you and me.
Being pregnant is kind of hard to keep a secret.
Yes, well, I have a story worked out.
Yeah.
I'm going to be telling people that I am going to adopt a child in Europe.
Why Europe?
Because people will accept the fact that I would go to Europe because there's less of a waiting period.
Yeah, but you'd be so far away. I mean, when you deliver, you'll be all alone.
No, I know. I just think the further away I am, the better kept my secret will be, and when I come back, then people will accept my
Brooke,
adopted
we're living
child.
in the 90s. It's okay for a woman to be single and pregnant.
Trevor, everyone will conclude, just like you did, that Tad is the father. And I can't have that. I don't want to cause any unhappiness.
You mean, like, with Dixie?
Right. Or Tad's family, or myself for that matter. So people have to believe that I adopted a child. Trevor, promise me you'll keep my secret. Please, I need your word.
I won't say a word. Not even to Nat.
Thank you. It's really nice to talk to somebody about this baby other than my doctor.
How you feeling?
Wonderful. Yeah.
What about all this fainting at the dance and all of that?
I have low blood pressure, but the doctor checked me out. I'm okay.
So you cut down on your work schedule and...
Oh, yeah.
Good. Can't go popping frozen food into the microwave. You gotta start eating right, you know.
You sound like my Aunt Phoebe.
Crush me, why don't you? Sure is a great New Year's gift, huh?
Yep. The best.
So tell me. Tell me all about it. I've always been fascinated with these sperm banks, how they set themselves up, how they operate.
Oh, yeah? Thinking of being a donor?
No, not this point. No. So how'd you choose the dad, the donor? How did it happen so fast? Don't they ask you questions about being a single parent and all?
I can answer all those questions. Yeah, sure, of course they check out prospective parents. And, the clinic at Center City already had all of my family and my medical history because of when Adam and I were there together as a couple.
Right.
Right, so they were able to match me up fairly quickly, and here I am.
Yeah, a mother-to-be. So how did you pick the father? I mean, I know some women, I'm sure they want an artistic type, a rocket scientist, a hockey player.
No, I didn't get involved in any of that.
No?
No.
Boy, wouldn't it be something if they matched you up with Adam? Could you believe that? I mean, he did make a deposit at this particular bank.
You are sick. Do you know that?
I know. Positively? I mean, you're absolutely sure they didn't
I made sure that there was no possibility of that happening.
Yeah. But how? I mean, how did you choose the father?
Trevor. Listen, I don't mean to rush you off, but I am getting ready to go on a business trip, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. No, really, I have to pack. I have to get ready.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, no alcohol, no cigarettes. You don't sit around and smoke-filled rooms. None of that, right? You eat right now, okay? I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
Bye.
Yep. Bye. Bon voyage, Brooke.